Come on. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to this little show. Yeah, I know. This is not in focus. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna be cleaning out this old 1959 Sunbeam Mixmaster. You know, I was lucky I found this in an old antique store and I couldn't believe it, so then I bought it and I was like, oh, how does this work? So I've already pre-cleaned it. As you can see, it's not as grimy as it was, but it needs a bit more cleaning before I can actually fix it. Well, I have to first find the parts. So we just gently take this out. This normally pops out. There we go. It pops off. There we go. And you just have to be careful because there is a big, huge spring. Okay. And it pops out like that. So let me just find that screw part. Here it is. Found it. Can you see it? Found it. It's in my box. Watch a YouTube video on how to put them together. Isn't that pretty? There's a little wire here. I completely forgot about that. So you just undo this. And then it comes down to here. And then it should easily come out. I forgot about that wire. There we go. Come on. There we go. See? So you can see here, here's that little wire I was talking about. That's important because it controls the detaching of the beaters. So you can see I still have to clean this up a bit. That's actually better than it was. It was filthy when I first got it. Like I say, keep everything together. Because if you don't watch a tutorial or you don't know what's going on, you're going to get super confused. Yeah, I tried keeping everything together and I still got very confused of where everything was going, because I mean, it's all small pieces. So, funny story. When I found this Sunbeam mixer, this is actually my first ever Sunbeam mixer. I mean, I didn't even know this kind of mixer existed. I mean, I was buying actually a small coffee table at the time, and I saw this on the side and was like, oh, what is this? And the seller was saying, oh, it's a mixer of some kind. So I started researching what it was, and then I wanted to have a look inside, but I didn't really know how to go about it. I asked the seller how much it was, and she said it was like 850 rand. So I was like, oh, awesome, that's a deal. Okay, so this is the actual compartment. Normally there's a bit of grease in there, and then it has this plastic piece, which is very important, because then that will go in there. Okay, so put that aside. Oh, these little bolts here. Let me get you in there. Okay, can you see here? There are these little bolts. Those were like glued on because of all the grease in here. And there's some grease on the wheel over here, so we're gonna clean it out using a small little brush. So, funny enough, I found out that I've been talking to a few Sunbeam enthusiasts, and they say that to get parts you have to get like a donor machine. So basically get a machine that doesn't work and then transfer parts into this machine. So then I found that a Model 10 and a Model 11 and a Model 12 can act as donor machines for this machine. But trying to find another machine is another problem. I must, there we go. See, all that effort for that little screw. The only thing that was replaced was the wire. I mean, I had to kind of get rid of that wire because now that thing was full of holes, and you couldn't even turn it on because it might just blow everything up and it might set everything on fire, and also I didn't know what the lubricant was like inside, so yeah, okay. And one screw, there we go. Let me bring you back out because they're gonna see this. Let me just put it in focus here. Are you in focus? Okay. Look what you can do. You're actually taking the actual beta tubes out. The beta tubey thingies, as I call them. So because I greased it beforehand, it slides out quite nicely. And I mean, that's what you want. You don't want things starting to stick. One. Okay, and these are actually plastic from what I can tell. Two. Okay. Just have to be careful. You see? You see all that? Yeah, that's all grease there. And there's also a tiny bit of grease in the actual shaft in here. So we're gonna clean that out. But considering how long this has been sitting, it's in very good condition, which I'm very happy about actually. But like I said, trying to find parts is a nightmare. Okay. So I'm just using like a very soft challenge brush, and I'm just lightly sort of scrubbing. So you can even just put that in there and just start scrubbing. Okay, that's one rotor. See? Nice and clean. And because I am extremely anal, I'm just detail. I'm just going to spray it with some grease just to make sure that it's all happy. I mean, this little part is the closed compartment where the lubricant sits, or grease or something. I still have to find what kind of lubricant I can use. So I'm gonna just put some tissue up there. And just scrub that, and then try and get that. And you see, yeah. So what I'm going to do now is soak the bottom of this thing in fairly warm water with a bit of detergent so I can loosen up the actual varnish on the compartment, because once that if that is not cleaned out and heated up, then it's going to make stuff stick. So let's just leave it in there for a few minutes, so it just makes it easier to clean up. Can't save everything, but and try not to jab your hand like I'm doing. Come on. So just take your time. So after a few scrubs, look, it's nice and clean. all the old grease is gone. Well, most of the old grease is gone, hopefully. But just to be sure, always take your friendly lovely spray and just spray over this little guy, because you don't want anything bad to happen. So a quick note, I put the tiny screw in here pre-ready, so it's easier to put back in, so you don't have to struggle so much. You have to try to get in the center. There. You want to get a good hold, and then put the piece in. Both of those are fairly tight. It's fine. Move any weird hair. Just lube it up slightly. And move some. So at least it can still have a bit of oil and not sort of dry out and break, if that makes sense. So that goes there. For interest's sake, don't know if you can see it, but there's a slight plastic bit in there that just pops out. You can actually clean that as well, but that's also important because that keeps this in place. So don't lose that little plastic bit, it's important. Put you back. And a screwdriver. There we go. Benefits of having a magnetized screw. No. Come on. And my fingers are so greased. Okay, so remember this little wire? Go up there. And then you put it up. And then there are little things on it, turns around. Okay. Now I have to put one there and one there. And then push. Or not do that. Put these in first. There we go. Put it in. Yeah. Come on. The struggle of the wire. Okay, hold on. One there. And one there. There we go. So that's what it's going to do. Now, back. So, as you can see, you're not having a huge opening here. Yay! So if you need to, just push it with your hand and just make sure that's tight. And finally, the cap. I seriously have to clean this cap. And that should just push on. And that's not going to go anywhere. And that's it. Well, let's put the cap on. So now you can turn these. Isn't that cool? Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I did. Hope you have an awesome mailmark day. Have fun, enjoy, remember to keep on baking. May the geeky gods bless you, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.